I'm Shauna Bradshaw, Dr. Mom HD, and welcome once again. So today what we're going to talk about is basically your parenting style. Are you a jellyfish or are you a brick wall? And these are terms from Barbara Colorosa, and she is one of my favorite authors of books that modify behaviors, and she does a wonderful job at trying to explain your role as a parent and what you're actually doing so that you can change your behaviors so that your child's behaviors then change as well. She is amazing. I met her when I was at university and was able to actually have a course with her, and it was just a wonderful experience. And from that point on, she's affected my life. And so what I'm going to do is impart some of her knowledge that I've learned to you so that you can understand a little bit more about yourself as a parent. So basically, parenting styles, we all either tend to go one way or another. Sometimes we're really good and we're in the middle, and this is what you want to try and aim for. So are you a jellyfish? Does this mean that you give in every time your child asks for something or whines or something, or you start to put them in timeout and then all of a sudden you decide, I can't handle it anymore, I need to cuddle that child, I need to do this, I need to do that, kiss them, hug them, you know, whatever, it's okay, and mollify them so that they're okay because you don't want your child to hate you. That's a jellyfish. Or you could be the brick wall, where the child is crying and upset and angry, you stick them in timeout, no emotion, no nothing, that's it, you know, I've had it, you know, the law is this way, this is how it is, and you're not able to be flexible enough in order to allow that child an opportunity to say, well, I don't really like that, could we talk about this and maybe come to a compromise? And as the children get older, you can compromise, and even when they're younger, you don't necessarily have to be so strict all the time. So if you're so strict, a child's behavior is going to go out of whack, and if you're so mushy, like a jellyfish, again, your child's behavior is going to go out of whack. So the best thing is to try and be in the middle of the road there between the two of them. You want to make sure that when you put your child in timeout, that child stays in timeout for the amount of time that was allotted and discussed. The child knows the consequences and what's going on, and then you just talk about that afterwards, and away they go. If they're upset, that's fine. They should be upset. They just got put in timeout. But you move on and you go through it. Later, they may want a hug or a kiss or just say, I love you, Mommy, and that's fine. That's great. You are going to be flexible enough that you can actually give them a hug and a kiss and say, I love you too, but it really makes me sad when you do this. Again, once discipline is over and done with, it's over and done with. But if the child brings it up, then that's a different story. You don't need to bring it up. So, and being to the point where you're able to, you know that it hurts you when your child is in timeout. You know that it bothers you, that's fine. But follow through on everything that you say. Don't give in. So if you tell them, I'm going to count to 3, and then this item is going to be taken away if you don't listen to me, then you have to actually follow through with that suggestion. If you kind of count 1, 2, 2 1/2, 2 3/4, 2 5/8, 2, do you see what I mean? That's where you kind of get into the point where it's like, okay, I'm giving you enough chances, and I'm going to take something away, maybe. So then you get to 3, and the child goes, no, 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 don't take this away. I'm going to be really, really good. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. And you go, okay. That's a jellyfish. And again, you didn't follow through. Once you don't follow through on what you're actually telling them to do, guess what's going to happen? Their behaviors are going to change, and they're not going to be for the better. So the idea is you recognizing who you are as a parent, a jellyfish or a brick wall, and modifying your parenting so that your child's behaviors will work for the best for the whole family unit. And that's the most important part. You want your child to be social, you want your child to be accepted in society, and your parenting skills do dictate how that child is going to be, for the most part. There are certain children where that's not always the case, and those children have certain disorders, and that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the quote-unquote normal child and their normal behaviors, normal children behaviors. So that's what I'm talking about. Try and decide as to whether you are a jellyfish or a brick wall. Or if you're in between, congratulations, you're on the road to success with parenting your children. So, look up Barbara Coloroso, because I strongly recommend her books and her research and everything that she's done. She's been amazing. She has a number of books out, and I really encourage you to do that. And if you like this, please follow me on Twitter or like me on Facebook, shoot me off an email and say hey, or tell me what you're thinking, and I really appreciate that. So I'm Shauna Bradshaw, Dr. Mom HD, talking to you later, and have a wonderful day.